Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Utah Moses here for my Blu-ray review for Return of the Living Dead. So the story is about two guys that work at a medical warehouse where they store dead bodies in, and so one of them showed them a contained military weapon which shouldn't be opened at any cost, and then they just happened to accidentally open it and spread some sort of dangerous chemical into the air where it brought back the dead and may have infected each other, and then it somehow got spread out to the cemetery and brought back more dead people. Now, this is one of the few horror movies where I had recurring nightmares after watching it the first time, and can you blame me for it? The zombies in this movie are scary, and I didn't really get that from George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead or Dawn of the Dead, but I have from The Return. And normally, the only way to kill a zombie is
blow their heads off, baby.
But that doesn't seem to work when one of them ran a pickaxe through its head. These zombies are unstoppable in this movie. And they even tried incinerating one of them, and all that did was turn to rain and brought back more zombies from the cemetery. Now, all of the actors in this are terribly awful in this, and that's expected to be in most horror movies when they stereotype victims, like for example, Scary Movie.
So is this where I'm supposed to beg for my life? Please, Mr. Killer, don't kill me. Oh. So is this where I'm supposed to bleed? Oh, look.
But I just want to point out that the actor who plays Freddy, the kid who works at the warehouse, Tom Matthews, was one of the last actors to play Tommy Jarvis in the Friday the 13th series in Part 6, Jason Lives. Just thought you want to know. Now, a lot of the survivors, the main ones we see, are either a gang punk or an idiot who just doesn't know what to do. And I thought some of them were pretty darn funny just by appearance alone, or when they're just freaking out about the whole situation.
Are we going crazy? No, it's that crap on the tanks! That goddamn chemicals! It's all over everything!
Stupid asshole!
Watch your tongue, boy, if you like this job!
Like this job?
Think!
We gotta call the cops!
No, you don't want to call the cops? You know what the cops will do to this company?
Who cares about the company?
Well, think of our reputation!
Your reputation!
Think!
What about the number on the side of the tank? The one that said to call in case of an emergency?
No, that's the army! You don't want the goddamn army around this...
So like Shaun of the Dead, Return delivers a lot of laughs and scares at the most unexpected moments. Laughs like when we see a limbless zombie chasing a guy like he was a midget. And unexpected scares like when the tar monster first appears, and his appearance alone scares the shit out of me. Not to mention that a lot of the zombies in this look really disgusting looking. And usually for me, the monsters with the gross looking makeup on is what scares me. And a couple movies that I can label are Troll 2 and Friday the 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan, when I saw Jason without his mask and Jason when he's a kid. And how it looked and how it was shot, I thought it really scared me. And I know that's a really shitty movie to watch, but those parts still scare me where I would close my eyes for those parts. The music score to this is effectively creepy. During moments like when we see dead butterflies flickering, you hear that teetering sound or music. And when the tar monster appears and he's moving around, and pretty much most of the scenes in the movie where they're not using the main music or a song that I've never heard of before. Overall, I thought Return of the Living Dead was a pretty good zombie movie. Not the best zombie movie, but pretty good. And this is indeed not recommended for everyone, not for kids or anyone with a weak stomach. And they still cease to call the undead zombies, even for a comedy this is. And I've actually heard that the military are performing different types of tactics to bring back the dead for war purposes. Like, one of them is using types of chemicals that would bring back the dead, and also a little technology device that you embed it into your head and it'll bring back the person, or at least control it. So let's hope that there won't be an epidemic happening like that. So out of 5, I give it 3.5 out of 5. I'll be generous. So on to the special features. This is the DVD Blu-ray combo pack, so let's see what's on here. We have audio commentary with cast, crew, and the people who played the zombies, commentary by director and production designer, the Decade of Darkness featurette, the Return of the Living Dead, The Dead Have Risen featurette, zombie subtitles for those of you that are curious what they're talking about, Designing the Dead featurette, theatrical trailer bloody version, trailer even bloodier version, and, in their own words, the zombies speak. So, that's all for my review. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back later. Until then, this is Yuto Moses, signing out.